Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to New Year's Eve 2015. So I know a lot of you have been sitting around watching some football, chilling today with family and friends. I've actually been working today, but it's been all good, and just want to give you an encouraging word going into the new year. You know, I'm walking past right here where they're doing a new construction site. You can see that machine and these big old dogs coming up right here. And I kind of feel like this last year, that's what God's been doing. Busting around, excavating things, putting all those things. And there's a blueprint for what's coming, just like for what's coming in your life. But this is what I'll tell you. I got up this morning and I started thinking about, you know, the Bible's very clear that the Apostle Paul, he went through all kinds of stuff. But he said one thing have I apprehended. One thing do I seek after. All this was good. It had to be done. But you know what? Let's look forward. You know, as you enter into this new year, 2016, I know you've heard I'll restart, get this, get that, get that. And that's good. That's no ching at COTK. Everyone's doing it. It is time because God gives us a fresh start. And one of the things that we have to do, like I'm walking, switching hands back and forth, we can't be constantly looking in the rearview mirror. What's back there? He says, you got to forget about what's back here and move forward to what God's got for you. You know, as I'm sitting here walking back to my vehicle, the thing that I think about, and it's very clear in the Bible, it says, as we move, God directs our steps. He doesn't direct us when we're stationary. Though he tells us to wait, that's not passive. So there's steps we should be taking. But I just want to encourage you tonight. Let go of back here. Know that God's got a fresh start for you. Actually, he says you get a fresh start every morning. The prophet said, you know, this I'll recall to mind. I don't know how many times I've said this early in the morning. That his mercies are new every morning. They're fresh and anew. So wipe the slate clean and do this one thing. Seek forward to what's before you. The Bible in Isaiah 43 says, forget about the stuff that's behind. It's God saying that. Forget about all this. He says, I'm doing a new thing, and shall you not take heed to it? It says it springs up like a little tiny bud. Sometimes it's so easy just to trample on that, forget about it, or despise little tiny beginnings. But when that seed goes in the ground, and I really feel like this is for me, and maybe for some of you out there, there's a seed that's had a plant be broken up, the ground broken up and put into the ground. And that thing has been, woo, 2015, woo! That thing's gone in the ground and it's been broken and it's had to die to itself. But I really believe there's some fresh new beginnings, some little sprouts that are beginning to come up. And I want to encourage you tonight. Look for those little sprouts. Don't despise those little things that God can build a foundation on for the rest of your life. It's going to be a great 2016. He's got a great plan for you, and he's good. And that's what gives me hope, is his character. Let me pray for us tonight. Lord, I just thank you as we come to New Year's Eve to another year for your grace tonight for us. Lord, I thank you for those who are tuned in tonight, watching this video. Father, to forget about what lies behind, Lord. To be taught by it, but not to be tormented by the past. And Lord, to go forth in grace, to dream bigger, to live wider, Father. And it all starts right here and right here as a man thinks in his heart. So Lord, I thank you for transformational grace. Yes! To move forward in 2016. Hey, have a great night. Be safe. Give somebody a big hug. Tell them you love them. Have a great night. Bye-bye.